There's a mezcla alive in these veins. An intricate mix of blood that has survived famine and flood, has crossed river and sea. Yeah. There's a mezcla alive in me. A delicate dance with a proud people from Sevilla, proud people who ate mangú y morcilla, nopal y tortilla. Yo vengo de gente de la orilla, caloroso y fría. Oh, say, can you see? There's so much that I want to be, but I gotta keep it real so I may heal. Lest I feign a superficial ideal, because there's a mezcla alive in these veins. There's such a close connection to the land from which I came. Such a bond in my soul with the water and sand that blend to form this man. Over mountain, over plain, my people came, just searching for their daily bread, just trying to keep their children fed. And the wind roaring across the countryside to the man-made mountains that are the city's pride. I reside in the mobile homes and the wooden houses overlooking fields whose leftovers help me get by. Pesticide plains over me fly, graveside names where my ancestors lie. To travel in the cities of the world so the warmth of our ways will be unfurled, living in hole-in-the-wall apartments, just dreaming of a home, trying to express what my heart meant. I'm just translating into poems. And this is what I'm saying. This is my refrain, because there's the mezcla alive in these veins. Such a close connection between oppressor and oppressed. Yo, man, my people stress till they get ahead. Don't realize they're blessed until they're dead. I wonder if they ever really listen to what the good Lord said. Seems like they're alive, but dread the day when someone comes and fills them with lead, or just trying to cope with psychological meds, crawling back to what has kept them bound, searching for a truth that's just waiting to be found. Both former slave and former slave owner clawing for scraps at the table of disillusionment. There's such a mix between what our heart is trying to be sent. There's such a close connection between freer and freed. And there's an organic feud between altruism and greed. And through it all that, I know what I need. But that doesn't stop the war that's going on in me. Man, I don't want to crawl back I don't want to drop what has been handed down, yet I crawl to the bottom, reaching for a fading crown that I have made over my sacrifice for laud and success. But I can't pay the price though for that tawdry access to an emotive cacophony. Yo, now I can't get the leaning off of me. The tendency to tread low is a part of me. I have tasted the sweet consolation of contemplation, and it is there that I want to remain. To those heights, my side I train, because there's a mezcla alive in these veins. An artist's mix of color paints my skin and tells a story that has not yet been heard in a language whose words have been forgotten. Children ill-begotten with anger, lust, vengeance, rotten. But through it all the seed of life is planted, but caught in the struggle to live in a world that will little give. So pour your purifying grace on me and let it rain. All over my face, cleanse me from the stain of my own works. My inherited quirks. It's so good for me, yet it hurts. Pour your purifying grace on me. Let it rain. For my hope has moved beyond just wanting to cope. My life is left behind a desert place of money, greed, power, and dope. Now I seek to set ablaze this world with true beauty's flame. Pour your purifying grace on me. Let it rain, amaze this world with what it knew so well but never heard from my lips till. Let be heard by all that voice that within resonates, and thus change our ill-ascribed fates. Pour your purifying grace on me, let it rain. Mix your blood with mine, that I may be the mezcla.